Hey guys, so Metal Pete and I were testing this 24 karat gold Laguna that has been in many collectors' hands now, and it is now mine, or among the shared collection between Metal Pete and I. And I always test it before we do a video to make sure it has no glaring problems. And this one draws 0.65 on high, which seemed low to me compared to other similar SMCs I'd tested. So I decided we'd just do a quick capacitor test while we had the chance, and then we'll do the real video. It draws more on mediums, more on reverse, excuse me, so it still could be correct. But, so is the capacitor in the lower canopy is the question.
And the lower...
Does that down rod screw in, or is it just a... No, it doesn't.
No.
So, unplug it first of all.
And I think if you pull that pin out, it's...
Yep, so what I need to do is hold it.
Okay.
The Metal Pete's going to hold it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to get this pin out. This pin's a pain.
Yep.
There we go. Hold it a little higher, push up a little higher. Oh, dang it. Okay. Never mind. I thought this would be easier than it would be. My fault.
Okay.
So, I'm going to put this back in. You can let go. I've got it. I've got it.
Alright.
So, because there's also screws holding the canopy in place.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yep, it's a set screw to hold that down rod in there, basically.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about. There's two screws on top of the canopy. So we're going to take the whole thing down. So you got the Allen key for the canopy?
Yeah. Yeah, there's an Allen key, I believe. That's this one right here, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, this will be easier. I'm going to try one smaller than that.
Okay. I couldn't remember what's...
I can't do it. No, but I think you had it right the first time. I just didn't get it in there well.
Yeah.
There's a That's What She Said to be made somewhere in there. There we go. Okay, here's that. I'm going to yank on this. Make sure we got... Here, take this from my hand. Okay, it's caught in the ladder.
Yep.
Still caught in the ladder. But let's see if... Oh, look what you... I see what you did with the 2 shekels. Dual shecklage.
Yep.
Dual sheckling. So...
Okay, well, we're going to have to...
Just hold the camera down.
Yeah, aim it down. I'll get that set. Perfect.
Okay, I need the WD.
Okay, there was a... Oh, it's right there.
And I need a small Phillips.
Small.
Oh, it is right next to me.
Yeah. And, actually, that's a flathead there.
I know.
Yeah, this Phillips.
Okay, well, you can take that one out first.
Yeah.
This Phillips isn't small enough, but I think the one in the...
In this screwdriver, I do have one.
Yeah,
I'll
I
just
see.
flip it around.
Yeah. Get that out? Okay, oh, this is still in.
Take the pin out.
Watch, we're going to do all this, and it turns out that the capacitor will be in the switch housing. Okay. Somebody welded this down rod. I don't know what prompted them to do that. But
yeah, that's what I was wondering about.
I think they were making it longer. I think they welded a...
Maybe a 6-inch or so.
Yeah. They welded a longer down rod onto it. I'm hoping the capacitor is in here because it'll be much easier to deal with if it's in here. If it's not, we'll just have to pull the switch housing apart. And the reason the switch housing is the pain. Nope. Nothing in there. So we'll just hang the fan back up and we'll pull the switch housing apart. Worst things have happened. I wonder why they have a lower canopy if they have no capacitor in it.
Yeah, that is...
And then such a small, crammed switch housing. Like, it would be better for everyone to put the capacitor...
in a lower canopy.
Of course, then with a reversible fan, you have to then route the wires for the reverse switch back down into the switch housing.
That's probably why it's down there for...
The capacitor is probably in the upper canopy, or lower canopy, excuse me, when they were non-reversible, because the earliest ones weren't reversible.
Okay.
So, I'm laughing at your dual shecklage. Dos shekels. Sounds very Jewy.
There we go.
Always a pain to get the coax the wires.
Oh, I know. With the pin to line
Yeah.
up or get them out of the way.
Yeah, there are tricks to it, but they're not easy to do under these circumstances. You know, if the fan was fully disassembled on the ground, I would have some tricks for this, but not under these circumstances. Got most of the way in. I can't see the other side though. One of the tricks is to rotate it. When that one works. Okay. Where's that other little screw? Do you have it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. This isn't necessary, it's just to keep the down rod from moving around too much.
Yeah.
You got that flathead, or I have it? It was
You do.
because I turned it into a Phillips.
Yeah.
Okay, so we took it down for no reason, but
Yeah, we did.
I didn't want to uncram that switch housing if I didn't have to. So, back up we go. And do a little sandwich.
Yep. Okay, and then here's the...
I'll do that later, or you can do it later. I'm going to do this first.
Okay, alright. Alright.
How do my feet look?
Hey.
See how crammed that is? Insanity.
Hold on. Oh, yeah.
It's insanity.
That sure is.
Yeah. Watch, we're going to do all this and the capacitor will test fine.
Yep.
This whole video will have served for no purpose, only to educate.
Makes sense.
You know how much I hate educating. Everybody should remain stupid. Oh, and great, and they use these things.
What? Those permanent
Yeah.
crib connectors.
Yes. You always want it to be gentle, otherwise you'll end up ripping a wire out, or breaking a pull chain, or both.
Yeah.
Here it is. How is it held in place? By a screw on the top of the switch housing.
I don't know. Do you think it's really worth it, or...
We've come this far. I don't turn back now. I don't turn back now. I'm not going to have a whole video on, oops, we almost tested the capacitor. Then we changed our minds. So really, all I need now is a screwdriver that can go in here. So I'm going to go get that in the capacitor tester. So why don't you just make faces for the camera or something like that. Do something to keep people entertained.
Alright.
Tell them a story that's not about metal.
Okay.
Or metal fans.
Doesn't
leave much, does it?
No, there really isn't. Alright. Well, yeah. Let's go see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'll definitely need a wire strippers. You want to bring that up.
What was your story about?
Well, there's not too much to say. I just gave a whole bunch of stuff saying that you'll need a wire strippers if you want to get at the computer.
Oh, I should have got a wire stripper while I was down there, huh? And a tin snips.
Yeah.
Here, hold this.
Yeah.
This is a ratcheted screwdriver.
Yeah.
Really helpful tool. If you don't have one, get one. Okay, it is a 9, which is what I would have guessed it would have been. And it connects
spaghetti wires
to the spaghetti.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. But right here, this is exactly what I have.
One side connects to neutral, and the other side connects to red. Okay. Let's see if I can get this out without any. Man, I hate these.
Yeah, I'll have to use a tins.
There's a Prince song that says something along the lines of "I hate you like a day without sunshine" or something like that.
Oh.
What do we have? Oh, there we go. See?
Okay.
Look, sometimes patience pays off. And then the other side of it, dang, is not the same neutral. It's connected to the light. It's this motor neutral. Frick. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go down there. While I'm down there, I'm going to get the wire strippers.
Yeah. And you'll probably need a wire nut to put back on.
I'm going to get a wire nut.
Yep, maybe a couple of them.
And I'm going to get my other capacitance tester that has a test lead that I can dig into there. Because then maybe I won't need to open that one.
Oh, okay. Oh, instead of these alligator clips, it's got the probes?
Exactly.
Okay.
Good thinking there. So I'm going to do that. Continue your story.
Well, the only story I really have. Well, went for pizza yesterday. And having barbecue today for my birthday, so there's a story for you. Barbecue and pizza for your birthday. There's a story for you. Let's see here. Might want to edit this.
I forgot to grab the wire strippers, but oh well.
Okay.
It's not like I don't need the exercise of walking up and down the stairs many times.
Okay.
The fan stairmaster.
Well, I did say a little brief story about pizza and barbecue.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Some of the greatest things in life that aren't fans.
Yeah. 200 microfarads.
So it should be set to 20.
Oh, this should be 20.
My apologies.
Yeah, like you're not testing.
Getting a reading?
Yeah.
See?
It's good.
It's good. So, we did that entire video to find out that the cap was good.
Yep.
But that's okay, because now we know that these current ratings are accurate for this fan. And, I don't know, did you learn anything?
I sure did. About, usually for checking the switch housing first if it's got a switch housing.
That's true. That's another thing to test. The reason why I didn't check the switch housing first is because it would have been much easier if it was up there.
Yeah, I understand that.
But you still, yeah. No, I get you.
The fact is
this wire nut isn't gripping well. Let me see if we got one over here I can use instead that'll grip better. That one's brand new out of the box, but sometimes it doesn't matter. That one's still not gripping. Let's trade with this white one here. Nope. I'm trying to avoid having to use a larger wire nut because it's so crammed in here.
Oh, I hear ya.
But I may have to because... Let's try again. Nope. Let's try this floor wire nut here. I know one of those big gray ones, the Casablanca style, will work.
Yeah.
There we go, that worked. Somebody's just got to find the right one.
Yep.
Okay, so you got the screw for this? That was a flathead. Do we know which is which?
Oh. Those are both Phillips.
Those are Philippe. There we go.
That's gotta be it.
Yep. So, trying to navigate the capacitor back into here. Now that print song I was talking about is stuck in my head.
Oh.
See, now if I have this off, I should have polished this up while I have it off, huh?
Yeah.
It's still a little
Well,
bit...
you can at least screw the capacitor back in first.
Good point.
Screw that back in there. And
I was just trying to avoid screwing the capacitor in because it's such a pain. I was trying to find something else to do that wasn't screwing the capacitor in.
I'll get that part out of the way first, and then before we screw the switch housing back on tight.
Well, while I'm doing this, you want to run down to my workbench down there and get the steel wool and the WD?
Uh-huh. Well, there's WD right there.
Okay, just get some steel wool then. Actually, there's steel wool up here.
Is there?
Yeah, go grab it. It's in the, it's in that pile over there since I
Yes.
Yep. Good God, this is a pain. I actually don't even care if it's screwed in place, to be honest. I think I'm going to not screw it. Because, you know, a lot of fans, the capacitor's not even screwed in there.
Yeah, it just hangs in there.
That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, before I... Yeah. Oh, you got a whole... There wasn't any... First of all, I only need a little bit. So we'll put this back in there so I don't lose it. Okay. And there wasn't any...
No, it was just the bag right there.
Okay. Wasn't any loose ones, huh?
Nope. Not that I can see.
Actually, let's make this easier. This is letting the fan do the work for me.
There you go.
It's easier if I let it get up to speed first. Metal Pete?
Yeah?
What can't WD-40 do? See, he can't think of anything.
No.
WD-40 can do all things.
It sure can.
Okay, now let's have a towel of paper. I'm going to use one of these loose ones.
Sure.
See, the guys that help around here like to take a new one every single time because they're not necessarily usually the ones paying for the paper towels. So they don't mind grabbing a new one off the roll every time. See, when it comes time to buy shop supplies, they think I'm made of money. I don't know why he's laughing. Maybe because it's his birthday, he thinks he can get away with it. Only on your birthday, Metal Pete. Only on your born day. Yeah. I'm not going to bother with the... okay. Just trying to see which screw is which, because there's a lot of screws over here.
Okay. These two right here are the switch housing screws to screw it on tight.
Okay.
So.
You sure? Because then there's these two, which are two different sizes. Are those two different sizes?
No, these are the same.
Because I'm trying to figure out which one's attached to switch housing. Cap.
Oh, the cap.
Yeah.
These attach.
You're fairly certain that these
Yes.
are this. And they look like the right threads. So,
Yeah, they
we'll
were.
take his metal word for that. So one of them goes through to a hole, and the other one just binds up against it.
Yep.
So first of all, I know I've said this a ton of times, I always put a little oil or WD-40, either one, on screws when I'm worried about them stripping. Because it keeps them from stripping.
Okay.
Good college degree to do that too. That was a really terrible joke. It wasn't very good. Keep you from stripping, like a girl, like if she has a good degree, then she doesn't have to go into stripping. It was a terrible joke. I couldn't help myself. I'll do better next time. So I'm putting a little WD-40 on this screw. Excuse me, your metalness.
All right.
Trivia, the Prince song, I Hate You, was written for Carmen Electra when Prince was dating her and she went on a date with somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
And Prince was very hurt. And he wrote that song about her. She says she listened to it and cried. Went crying while you were dating somebody else who wasn't Prince, were you, Carmen?
Yeah.
Shouldn't have done that by Prince. I see why it was screwed in place, because the pull chain goes right underneath it.
Yep.
So it's really hard to get the pull chain in place without it screwed in place. The good news is that the pull chain will hold the capacitor in place without the screw.
Okay.
So it just was a matter of it being more difficult to put back together. But I did it because I'm amazing. Now it's a matter of just cramming all these wires back into this tiny switch housing. I was on the Gold album. There's also a song on there, Cover Your Ears Kids, called Billy Jack Bitch, that was written for a reporter that wrote an unflattering review of Prince. He didn't like it. Okay, let's see how good I am at getting these all crammed in here. You looking at your birthday messages?
Yeah, there's too many.
Yeah, it takes a while to go back and reply to them all, and it's a lot easier from the computer, so I'd wait till you get home and get on your laptop.
Yeah, I could do that. Let's see, Noah and...
Stop wishing Metal Pete a happy birthday! Taking away from his fan time.
Josh.
Josh McIntyre?
Yeah.
Good kid.
Happy birthday, Metal Pete. Oh, Ben, who's kind of got those legs that... I think he was on the last group trip.
He was on the summer one.
Yes, yeah, that one, yep. He's definitely wish me...
What's his last name? Nowolakowski or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Something along those lines. Okay, so we have tested the capacitor.
Emmanuel, too.
Oh, nobody likes Emmanuel. Can't stand you, Emmanuel, if you're watching. Stupid Emmanuel.
Oh.
Where's Allen keys?
Oh, they're
right there. Yeah, hey there. You're right.
Yeah.
Who else can I say something mean about?
Oh.
I said the nice thing about Josh. I shouldn't have done that. I said, Josh, you suck.
Oh, Alan.
Alan.
Pavon.
Oh, he was on. Yeah, he's from Florida.
Yeah. And he was the other blue shirt kid.
Metal Pete knows people by their shirt color. I know them by the fact that they suck. You all suck, all of you. Okay. Now let's be prepared to start for the video. Here is low, forward. Okay.
Okay,
So let's turn the lights off.
Did you ever do the Instagram shot?
I didn't. I'll have to stop the video. I'll do it after. Remind me to do it after. You don't only forget.
Right.
I don't want to take the camera off the stand.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a fairly good camera position. So I don't want to take the camera off. Okay. So, thanks for watching and start... Well, God, that was a long video. Thanks for watching and start watching again.